All right, guys. So real quick, we are going to watch the trailer for Clayface. I want to say this is a part of the Robert Pattinson Batman series. I forget that director's name, but yeah. So let's go ahead and check it out. I'll be quiet throughout the whole thing so you guys can also hear it and enjoy it.
Show me. Show me.
Do you realize?
What do you want, Miss Hagen?
I want my life back.
I know you. You're famous.
The most beautiful face.
It's a tragedy what they did to him. Boo! I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now.
Matt!
I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I have no idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
Sir, the seatbelt sign is on.
We're in unknown territory.
What's happening to me?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
I have no idea who you are.
Okay, so that was the trailer to Clayface. Looks like it's going to be released October 23rd, and it's DC Studios. Okay, so that's crazy. You know what? While I'm talking to you guys about this, I want to see exactly who the director is, because I know he's a prominent director, but I just don't know exactly what his name is. I know he's the director for the Batman that had Robert Pattinson as the Batman. So let's see here. Let's just see exactly who that is. So that Clayface looks like it's going to be a part of the Matt Reeves universe for the Robert Pattinson Batman. And I'm really excited about it. I thought that Robert Pattinson's Batman was really cool, very grounded, very similar to how Christopher Nolan like grounds his characters. You know, like he did the Dark Knight trilogy, and you know everybody can agree that his Scarecrow, Ra's al Ghul, Joker, and Bane were very grounded, very realistic compared to the comics and cartoons and such. I mean, Bane didn't even have Venom. You know, he was just basically a assassin slash I don't know. He was trained by Ra's al Ghul and stuff like that. So you know, I'm very excited for this Clayface. This Clayface dude looks really good. I mean, we see that he starts off as a supermodel. Now, I don't know if it's like that in the comics. I did not read the comics, guys, so I got to be honest there. I don't know if he was a model in the comics, but he's a model in this movie, and it looks like you know, like he was living the life, right? He was famous, so you know he was admired, Looks like he made really good money. Looks like he lived in, obviously in this show it's Gotham, but that would be New York-ish, which is one of the cooler cities, if you will, and has a lot of the cool stuff there. So he was probably really enjoying life at first. And then it looks like maybe some kind of like mob, some kind of like mafia of some sort, and broke into his home, and it looks like they came to collect and he didn't have the money or something like that. And as a result of that, they said, "Oh, you don't want to fucking give us what we're here for, whatever that is." Again, I'm speculating, and it looks like they cut his fucking face up. So, that is crazy. Um and after that, he can no longer model, so he becomes less famous. He's not making monies, and then it looks like he tried to maybe go to court, and he tried to press charges on the guys that, beat him and cut up his face. And it sounds like he didn't get justice there. So you kind of understand the culmination of bad events that happened to him that make him feel like, you know what, fuck the world. I want revenge any way I can get it. So you start to understand, in this movie that's isolated around him and what made him, you understand his motivation. Because I think if this kind of shit happened to a lot of people would probably feel similarly, especially when the so-called justice system doesn't do you any justice. That I think that's a really big problem for people, because that's the whole premise of it, right? That's what it's made for. It's made to, make people who have done bad pay for their crimes, and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm really, really interested. Now let's get into the special effects. The special effects look amazing. I mean, the scenes where they kind of show his face becoming clay-ish, I mean, it's really cool looking. They really blend it with the human anatomy very well, from what I can see. I mean, the scene where he's sitting in the tub, I mean, it looks like there's literal clay in the tub, dude. But it looks like human skin-ish. So really cool. I'm really interested how they're gonna make the full effect when he's just full on Clayface. He's the full on clay monster, but he kind of has a face. I really wonder how they're going to make that look, if they're going to be able to pull it off to where it doesn't feel like I'm watching like a video game scene. I want to feel like I'm watching a real life live action scene where it's like this is something I could see in real life. So I'm anxious, man. The trailer looked good, and right now DC needs this win. I bet you right now they are really relying on Matt Reeves to breathe new life back into the DCU, because in my opinion, this is just my opinion, whatever your guys' opinion is on you. Superman, the new one with I don't know, what's his name, like David Cornsweat or however, whatever his name is. And then this recent Supergirl that nobody asked for, nobody gives a fuck about, and I never watched it myself. And for the sake of argument, I only watched the Superman with David Cornsweat or whatever his name is. I only watched that when it became free on HBO Max. I never went to the movie theater to see it. I didn't pay for the DVD. Still haven't. I have not put any money in their pockets as far as James Gunn goes, and the Corn Sweat guy, because I'm not a big fan of James Gunn. I think he did great for the first two Guardians of the Galaxies, but honestly, past the first two, it just really started to get played out. Did not enjoy the third one. And, the other Marvel stuff that James Gunn is making, I'm just good on. And DC stuff that he's making, I'm good on. I did not see Supergirl either. I see all the reviews for it. I don't think I've seen one person say anything good about it, other than the fact that some people like it when James Momoa gets in the movie for whatever 5 to 10 minute scenes that he has. And some people are like, honestly, even James Momoa was weak as fuck. So the DCU is not doing well live action movie wise when it comes to like Superman, but that's the beauty of Batman, right? It's real dark, it's real gritty, it could be very grounded and almost relatable, not realistic but relatable, more relatable than like Superman and shit like that. So I think that Matt Reeves might have something with this Batman universe. I think he might have something here. So hopefully it's good. I will say though, his Riddler was kind of weak. I didn't really care for his Riddler all that much. I mean, he was cool, but I personally like Jim Carrey's Riddler better. Felt like he just, I don't know, he just, I don't like his costume and shit better. I do like the grounding of the costume and stuff of Matt Reeves' Riddler, but I like Jim Carrey's aura better. If he would have had a more realistic, like, outfit, but, that same kind of aura, that same kind of, energy that he brought to the character, it would have been better. But, but yeah, I think that they might have something here with Clayface. They might have something with Robert Pattinson's Batman. I wasn't a fan of the Joker in the end scene, the Barry Cogan guy. I wasn't a fan of his Joker. I felt like his Joker kind of seemed like it was just doing a little much. So hopefully they kind of abandon that Joker idea. I don't mind if that guy plays the Joker because I don't mind him as an actor. I just feel like they need to abandon the approach that they were going with because I just felt like it was doing a little much. There obviously everybody really likes the Penguin. Colin Farrell as the Penguin. Keep that mafioso, that realism. Keep that. Riddler was okay. They need to come with a new approach with the Joker and Clayface looks like it's going to be really good. All right, man. So that is my thoughts, man, on the new Clayface movie coming out October 23rd. I will do a podcast episode. I'm just saying podcast episode where I talk about my thoughts on the DCU's James Gunn's Superman and Superwoman and just his whole spiel and stuff because I think it's worth talking about and I just want to give my thoughts on it. So, if you guys like content like this, I know, you guys are normally here for versus manga stuff, but I mean, we only get one chapter a month, guys, and you can only talk about it so much. So, why not talk about some Marvel, some DC, and various other things like that. So if you guys like extra content like this, hit like, hit subscribe, and we'll talk more about it. But again, those are my thoughts on Clayface, and let me know what you guys thought about the trailer in the comments below. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.